tonight.
You're having fun.
I am having fun, it's brilliant.
Soon gets serious.
For goodness sake. Can I stop you there just for a second?
You tell me what I was going to say.
I thought you were going to say it's too much.
I was.
Success.
You're far from a chicken. You're a go-getter.
I'm going to give you a lifeline.
I'd like to make you an offer.
Welcome to Dragon's Den, a place of intrigue and inquisition. First to face Theo and the other investors is Tony McNally from Northumbria. And if he's half as accomplished in business as he is as a musician, Tony's enterprise could be music to the dragon's ears.
I played dozens of instruments. Violin, mandolin, ukulele, guitar, bagpipes, fiddle. Do you want me to stop?
The product Tony is hoping to snare a dragon with today is something that's bound to bring a smile to one fire breather's face in particular.
Oh, Tesh, look at that drum kit.
Tesh is absolutely itching.
Itching to get off
He
this.
saw them and he went to put his book down and then realised he's got to wait.
My training product is 21st century. It's ready to go global on a much bigger scale than it is at present. What a beautiful time to play some drums. Hiya, my name's Tony McNally, and this is my wonderful invention called the ToneAlly, and I'm looking for an investment for £50,000 for a 10% share in the business. Let me demonstrate just a little further if I may. So, this is the first to train the trajectory of the drumstick, training all the correct muscle groups so that you can play without tension. Because tension is the enemy of movement. Don Famularo, drumming's global ambassador, said, in 100 years of modern drumming, how come no one has thought about doing this before? A training aid which helps you learn the actual instrument. And it is education where that's the main market for this. If each primary school in England alone were to purchase enough for one classroom, one per 2 student, on an average class size of 28, I would make £16,448,320. Who would like to have a try?
He's your man.
All right. It's an entertaining pitch from Tony McNally,
Would you like to try something that you would normally play?
who's offering to hand over 10% of his company. That produces a teaching device to help drummers learn correct hand movement and vertical stick control.
Boom, jap, tap, da, boom, jap, and just look at your leg, tap, da, boom, tap. And maybe you can concentrate on what your feet are doing.
In return, Tony's seeking a £50,000 investment. Tuka Suleiman is first to try and find out if his musical offering could be a sound investment.
Well done.
Tony McNally,
Yes,
you're having fun.
I am having fun, it's brilliant.
Before we go any further,
Yeah.
just want to know a little bit more about you.
I learned to play drums on my mother's drum kit. By the age of 7, I was working with the family show band, doing 2 or 3 gigs a week in the smoky clubs. Then I went on to be a session musician, toured in support bands for Nick Kershaw, to Pow, the Blow Monkeys.
Music is in your blood.
It is, yeah.
Right, okay. I'm not into this end of the music, but
Yes.
it does not deter me from making an investment if it's a viable business.
That's good to go, I'm glad.
So let's get some numbers going. Let's see if you're going to get an investment.
Okay,
So give us the last 3 years of trading. What have you done?
okay, turnover altogether for the past 3 years,
Collectively, But can we break that down year by year? See if there's a trend?
I haven't got a breakdown. I've got a breakdown for the whole 3 years, I'm afraid.
Okay, what is that? Give us some.
It's 83,000.
And then gross profit?
First year was a loss of 9,600. Second year was 1,260 something.
Loss?
No profit.
Profit, yeah.
A humble profit at that.
Right, okay.
But I must add sugar here. This is without education, and I give you a figure, which was £16,448,320.
It's funny how certain numbers,
Yes.
you are very precise. When it comes to your turnover, profit and gross, you're very...
That's what I pay the accountant for. He's the numbers man, and I'm the creative force.
Tuka Suleiman discovers Tony is a whiz with sticks, but less of a force when it comes to some of his figures. Tej Lalvani now wants to know why the entrepreneur's percussion product has failed to drum up much business so far.
Tony, look, you've done a cumulative sales of 83,000.
Yeah.
Why have you only sold so few?
Well, marketing is what I need. I need expertise. For 3 years, I've been going around the globe. I've went to NAMM 3 times, which is the biggest trade show on the planet, finding accommodation, flights, all the rest of it, going there. And I'm hoping a dragon will help me with that. Online sales, whatever, Amazon, crikey.
Are you on Amazon?
I'm not, no.
Well, why not?
Because I don't really know how to do it.
Well, a dragon's not going to come and teach you how to use Amazon. If you're telling me you've been at this for 3 years and you haven't even tried to go on Amazon once.
I'm a bit of chicken to take that leap into that because it's not my bag. It's not.
Tony, you're not a chicken. You're far from a chicken. You've been around the world going to trade shows, booking hotels, booking flights,
You're absolutely
doing the
right,
business.
Yeah.
You're far from a chicken. You're a go-getter.
Theo Paphitis tries to rouse the self-deprecating drummer, who so far has been a bit backward in pushing his business. Sarah Davies shares Tony's northeast roots, and she wants to find out more about his plans to roll out his percussion training tool to schools.
Hey, Tony, you're dead canny.
Oh, thank you.
I want to dig into
Yeah.
your idea in education. How much money did you say you want to make?
16,448,320.
How many schools
Yeah.
is that?
16,784.
And how many of them have drum kits in the school?
Probably half.
That I find flabbergasting. Because we didn't have a drum kit in my school when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look at the size and scale of the market because
Yeah.
there was the potential to sell that many in education.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure you might be 5 of us fighting over this one.
There is the potential. Percussion is a big part of the primary curriculum. And I know it works, if I may point out. Nobody's going to poke themselves in the eye. They're focusing on the small, tiny target area. It keeps the focus,
I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but honestly, £125
Yeah.
for one of these.
Okay, can I stop you there just for a second?
Well, what was I going to say?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought...
No, I can't wait. You tell me what I was
Oh, I
going to
beg
say.
your pardon. I thought you were going to say it's too much.
I was?
Well, there we go. So it's too much. Do you play golf?
No.
Do you play tennis?
No.
Do you play polo?
No.
Oh.
But what I was actually going to say
Yeah.
is I'm not talking
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about schools.
Okay, I'm not charging £125. I based my figures on £70 educational price for the 16,700.
Tony, I've got a school supply business.
Yes.
And I can't tell you how hard it is to sell to them at the moment.
I know it is.
They are strapped for cash.
Okay,
if you
then, Theo,
remotely...
let's look at this for a moment.
No, you've got to listen to me for
All
a
right,
moment.
okay.
Because you've done all the talking so far.
Sorry.
Right, so...
This is my product.
It is your product, and it's wonderful that you're passionate. But there's a difference between being passionate about it
Okay.
and also being realistic. I know when you're learning, it's not all about fun. You have to stick to the disciplines.
Hang on just a second, guys. Look, this is fun. It's not a prison.
But listen,
Sorry.
I think the product is an ingenious product, but it doesn't feel like it's a business. Sadly, I won't be investing, so Tony, I'm out.
Theo Paphitis isn't in sync with the drumming entrepreneur and becomes the first dragon to pass on the percussion proposal. Next, the dragon that loves to drum, Tej Lauvani.
Tony, I think as an instrument to learn from as a kid, I think it feels quite restrictive.
Best percussion teaching tool.
It's true, but
Best teaching tool for beginner students. 2 international awards.
true. Tony.
Sorry.
I get your passion about it.
Sorry.
But here's where I'm at. Unfortunately, from the last 3 years, you haven't been able to show that the market was really demanding something like this and is able to sell. So I'm out, but I wish you the best.
Okay, thank you.
Tony, you've invented a cracking product.
Thank you.
You are one of the most enthusiastic, passionate people I've met in my time in the den. But it's not an investable proposition today. I'm out.
Thank you very much.
Tony McNally,
Tuga.
when you do something that you're really passionate about, it's a pleasure
Yeah.
for you. However, I say to myself, wake up, look at the business.
Mm-hmm.
This is a business for you to grow, to tick along and tick along. It's your business.
Yeah.
I'm going to wish you all the best, but I'm going to say I'm out.
Tuka Suleiman's business brain moves to the beat of a different drum, and he becomes the 4th dragon out. Only Deborah Meaden remains. Is she ready to rock and roll with an offer?
Tony, your enthusiasm is extremely contagious.
Yeah.
Which means walking through life with everybody saying to you, it's brilliant, it's fantastic, can lead you into thinking that you have got something that is bigger than you actually have. So I'm afraid I am not convinced, but I'm not going to say those 2 words without a drum roll. So if you don't mind.
Is this a drum roll to see you out?
I have never been able to say those 2 words with a drum roll. I'm out. And thank you for being a good sport.
It's not a problem. Thank you very much, guys.
It's been a pleasure.
Good luck. Hope it works out.
Tony, the drumming dynamo, has drawn a blank. And he leaves empty-handed.
Oh, well, that was fun. I gave it my all. I tried to convince them that this is a viable business. My product is the best teaching tool on the planet. It's a shame it didn't work out for them.